Checkity check. Mr. Farkas, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Would you publicly, on record, condemn the Chinese Communist Party? And would you publicly go to endccp.com?
I'll inform myself and take a look, but at this moment I'm just spending some time with the citizens here to enjoy our barbecue pizza together. Thanks for coming.
What is the minimum age that you think it's medically acceptable to vaccinate children?
I just have to get up to be able to speak. I'd be happy to follow up with you if you don't mind.
I didn't have time to answer my questions about endccp.com.
Hello everyone, my name is Josephine Pond. I'm a MLA for Calvin Bennett.
So as we can see, Jeromy squirmed and he could not publicly condemn or denounce the CCP.
And he will look after your pocket. So here's Jeromy.
So for many of you who don't know me, my name is Jeromy Farkas, and I'm asking to be your next mayor. I stand for financial responsibility, public safety, and I stand for trust. My family came here as refugees, as immigrants from communist Hungary, and I know just firsthand how Calgary is so special because of so many others able to travel here to be able to achieve success for themselves and their family. And I would say that it's so great to be here in Chinatown. There's no place in Calgary that I would say is more Calgarian than Chinatown. When it comes to the young families, when it comes to the seniors, when it comes to the small business owners and the entrepreneurs. There is no place in Calgary more Calgarian than Chinatown. In terms of our City Hall and how we can get Calgary back on track and working for the people again. Speaking with everyday residents who see a future here in the city, but are also concerned about the direction that we've taken. One of the biggest focuses that I think needs to be for this next council is financial responsibility. Just like every family and business owner has been forced to, it's time for government and City Hall to spend its money wisely. Nextly, around safety and security. So I'll be advocating strongly for public safety to give adequate resources to our emergency services. And I know that I can count on the support of council members like Strong Chu, who every step of the way have pushed to make sure that communities like Chinatown are given the attention that they need for public safety. And then lastly, around trust. I think that we need to bring trust back to City Hall, to elect representatives that serve the people rather than serve the City Hall establishment.
Those people at those anti-mask protests, let's not kid ourselves. They're not people who need to eat. They are people who are marching in thinly veiled white nationalist, supremacist, anti-government protests, and they don't deserve that kind of sympathy.
So I'm pushing hard to provide more transparency. Calgarian taxpayers have a right to know how their money is being spent. You know, this is embarrassing to say, but you know what? I'm never the smartest person in the room. I think Calgary has suffered over the last 10 years by having the smartest person in the room. And that individual reminds you every step of the way that he's the smartest.
Those people at those anti-mask protests, let's not kid ourselves. They're not people who need to eat, and they don't deserve that kind of sympathy.
Because I'm here to listen, I'm here to learn, I'm here to engage with you. I just have to get up to be able to speak. I'd be happy to follow up with you if you don't mind contacting our team. As your neighbor, as your friend, as a member of the community, to understand how we can better serve you in this economic recovery. And thank you for believing in Calgary. Thank you for believing in politics. I know that right now it's such a terrible time through COVID and the pandemic to actually believe in a politician, to believe in government. But thank you for being here. Thank you for taking a chance on people like me. We're here to work for you, and we're never going to forget that. Let's get it done. And before then, looking forward to be able to spend some time with you, I'll inform myself and take a look, but at this moment I'm just spending some time with the citizens here to enjoy our barbecue pizza together. I just have to get up to be able to speak. I'd be happy to follow up with you if you don't mind contacting our team. Very much appreciate the opportunity to be your next candidate, or rather your candidate to be your next mayor of Calgary.
Will you condemn the CCP, Jeromy?
Congratulations, Sean.
EndCCP.com. Will you condemn the demon CCP? I don't think the CCP has a lot of respect for China. All right, y'all. So I went and asked Jeromy Farkas, tried to ask him a couple very quick, simple questions. He brushed me off. He told me he had talking to do, and then I turned around and he was talking to other people. So he wasn't ready to denounce the CCP. He wasn't ready to go to CCP.com. This is the Chinese Communist Party is what I'm referring to. And he didn't have any comment about 12-year-olds and children getting vaccinated and jabbed, which is obviously a war crime. But then I was given this, and I saw that Jeromy Farkas will actually brand his name on a face mask, which is actually a psychological warfare tool and a torture device. When it comes right down to it. He's got some hand sanitizer. This is what mayoral candidates brand in 2021. They brand hand sanitizer. This comes from Sunbee. I'm sure we'll look up who funds these guys. Yeah, this is I mean, the guy is he's branding pharmaceutical products. This is an environmental control product, but this is obviously also perpetuating the COVID fraudulent narrative. This is alone is messed up. Let's just give chemicals to people. That's like big pharma. You're just advertising you're working for some pharma. There you go, y'all. Look at this. Nice face mask with the adjustables, and Jeremy's assistant at the table, a lady, she confirmed that this is a one-size-fit-all, and the adjustables will fit children. So apparently his campaign staff is pretty cool with children wearing face masks that are branded with dude's name. Just think. You're not breathing. You're choking yourself. You're perpetuating a fraud. You're perpetuating a lie. It's all negative consequences. And you got this guy's name on your face while all that's happening. And he's openly endorsing this kind of paradigm where masks are just a thing. This world is psychotic. This man either doesn't know or he's just a status quo kind of guy. Let's see what else is in here. The Jeromy Farkas button. Thanks, Jeromy. A little bit of alcohol here. There we go. Oh, this one's 70% made in the USA. This is Becton Dickinson, Canada. Dickinson. We'll figure out what else they make. Maybe they make PCR tests. This is like, anyways. And last but not least, we have the guide and printed continuation and propagation of psychological warfare, giving credence to how masks apparently reduce viral load, they decrease transmission. Make sure we use a proper fitting mask, not mentioning that there's no seal anywhere on this. Regularly clean your mask in not soapy or by boiling water, in hot soapy water, pardon me. Keep your distance. I think Jeromy was hugging people today. He was getting photo ops.
Oh yeah, soapy. You condemn the CCP? Excuse me, where do you want me to hold this side?
Regular. This guy is telling us how to live, but in of course a coronavirus world here. He's promoting the use of his hand sanitizer. It's premium, y'all. It's like the premium isolated sample of coronavirus, which doesn't exist, that Dina Hinshaw couldn't provide. That's a premium one. Look at, you know what? Why isn't this nurse wearing one of your masks, Jeromy? Your campaign assistant said it fits children and young people. She doesn't look like a child, but could have fit her, man. That's branding opportunity you missed right there. You could have just taken her face and her oxygen at the same time. And these are all these symptoms. Like if you got the COVID, guys, premium isolated virus out of a human COVID, unexplained. Watch out for the jab. These people are open about how psycho they are. You know, they put it in a package for you. Look, choke yourself. It'll fit your kid, spray some chemicals on you, spray some extra chemicals on you, and this is how we function in the normal world. In Jeromy Farkas's Calgary. I am going to follow all these health mandates, and when it comes time to jab your 5-year-old, I'm sure I'll make a little package for that too.